Haley Outen joined by UConn head coach Geno Auriemma. Coach, in the quarterfinals, Nafisa Collier carried a lot of the workload, especially offensively. Tonight, 3 players around her in double figures. What allowed teammates to contribute more tonight?
Yesterday there were a lot of opportunities for Fisa in the lane because the defense that we saw yesterday, that's what they were trying to do. And we knew today it was going to be crowded in there and that we were going to have to make some jump shots from the perimeter. And Megan helped, obviously, in doing that. And then Fisa stepped out and made a couple herself. And that's the beauty of somebody like Fisa. You know, she can help you so many different ways. But, you know, when you get Fisa on one side of the floor and Megan on the other side of the floor, and they're knocking in shots from everywhere, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense. I just thought it was a really complete effort today by our whole team.
When Megan is able to come alive like that, 24 points, 7 rebounds, how does that impact what your team is able to do?
You know, we've said all along this year that we're challenged rebounding-wise and because of our size, and we need more people involved in our rebounding. You know, we can't rely on Liv getting 17 every night or Fisa getting 15 every night, even though she does. We need more people involved, and there's so much that Megan can do. You know, I think she's her own worst enemy. You know, she probably holds herself back more than anything else. And today you got a glimpse of this is what she can do when she really sets her mind to it. You know, the points are one thing, but the way she got the points was really fun to watch.
Working out some of the kinks without Katie Lou in the lineup this week, what would you say was the biggest difference from how your team came out in the first half last night compared to how your team started tonight?
I just think the defensive intensity. You know, we thought that we could pressure, you know, East Carolina yesterday, and we just did a really poor job of it and gave up a lot of open looks. Today, I think we pulled it back a little bit, and I thought we were more solid defensively. We had a better idea of where their guards were going with the ball and how we were going to guard that. You know, we just played harder. We played with more of an urgency and more of intensity than we did yesterday. You know, you try to explain to these kids, this is tournament time. You know, every single possession means a lot, and I think they're starting to understand that.
Headed to your 6th straight American final. Couple of new faces, couple of young faces in this lineup. How significant would a 6th straight win and a perfect record over the last 6 years in the American Conference be? Well,
you know, the faces keep changing, and you know, we have 2 freshmen in the lineup, and we have a sophomore in the lineup that didn't play a whole lot last year. It's good for them to get a feel for playing in championship games, playing in games that are, you know, winner take all. You know, it's one game for the whole championship, and it's a different kind of game than a quarterfinal or semifinal. So I'm anxious to see how those young guys do tomorrow, because I think going forward into the big tournament, the NCAA tournament, it's going to give them a sense of, hey, every game now is a championship game. So, yeah, for me, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow because I've been doing it a lot, but I'm anxious to see what my young players are going to do.
With your young players, with this being kind of the first taste of the postseason for them before you head to the NCAAs, what's the biggest thing you hope to learn about them here this week?
They're getting an opportunity to play a role that they weren't playing before when Lou was playing. So I like the fact that they're taking on a little more responsibility. You know, sometimes young players have a tendency to just kind of, I'll go along for the ride. You know, next year will be my turn. Well, you know, what's wrong with this year being your turn? So, you know, I'm finding out that they can handle a lot more. So we're going to give them a lot more.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
I'm now joined by UConn guard Megan Walker. Megan, congratulations on this win in the semis. 24 points, 7 rebounds. Without Katie Lou in the lineup this week, how has that changed your role?
I'd say, you know, it's just making me be more aggressive, you know, looking to score at all costs because, you know, we're missing Lou. So just being more aggressive and then knowing that my team is counting on me.
Nafisa Collier carried a lot of the workload, especially offensively in the quarterfinals. Why was your team able to provide more balance tonight?
Coach emphasized that, we don't want Fee to kill herself, go and try to win the game. But so we all have to contribute, and I think we did that tonight.
Your team held USF to just 5 points in the first quarter. What was the game plan defensively right out of the gates?
Coach's game plan was to, eliminate those 3-point shots and force certain players to their weekend. So we did that, and I feel like we executed really well.
For you, how does your team build off a win like this heading into the finals?
We're just trying to get it consistent. So we know we brought the energy tonight, so we're just trying to, keep that going for the playoffs.
What would you say is the biggest area that your team grew today compared to how your team came out yesterday in the first game of the tournament?
I'd say executing our defensive plan. Sometimes we get away from that and we weren't, we're not locked in, but today we were.
Thanks. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.